Well, hey folks, it's bright and early, and I'm out digging this morning. I'm at my favorite permission, which if you're new to the channel or new to my videos, this is the site of a 1700s sugarcane plantation, still an active farm, sugarcane farm. There was also some Civil War activity here, but it's just been producing for me the last several months now, so I continue to come back. I've only been here for a few minutes on my first row. I think I've only dug 2 targets. One was a piece of lead and maybe some trash. But I just popped, there's the hole, something round right down in here. It was a 28 signal on the Knox, which that could be large scent, and that's thick. Let's see if we can get anything off of it. Nothing's jumping at me. Let me work it for a minute with 2 hands and I'll be right back. All right, well that's a good way to start the day right there. It is a large cent, which is a large copper coin that the US produced, and this is going to be an 1847 braided hair, large cent variety. I think it should clean up a little better than that when I get it home. I don't want to scratch on it too much with a toothpick out here. It dried up very fast. But yeah, 1847 large cent on the board. Hope that means good things for the day. Awesome. Still on the same row, just down from the large cent. And it has, it's been raining a lot, so I do expect quite a few surface finds. It's going to be a flat button. It looks like it's pretty much coated in mud. I've pulled some one flat script button out of here before, so you never know what's going to pop on these things. I'll get it cleaned up, and if there's anything on there, I'll definitely show you for sure in the wrap up. Old flat buttons, always a good sign, always a welcome find. Well, my thing has been Marbles Makes an Episode lately. This looks like a clay marble, and it is whole. Well, there's your marble. I guess that makes it an episode. You are watching I Dig History. Believe it or not, I'm still in my first row. Pop something round and green. Where'd it go? Like a shank on there. See anything? I don't know, maybe I do see something on there. I can't tell. It's an old one. That is for sure. Oop. Flat one piece. I think that's the second button for the day. Awesome. Just had a 1718 signal. There's the hole. And what is that? I see some numbers on there. 343? What is this? I thought it was going to be silver. It's not, it's aluminum. Is that a token? It says 2 cigars. 343. What looks to be 2 cigars. I have no idea what this is. Some kind of token for 2 cigars, but I don't know what the 343 means. It's got a hole in it. That's a pretty cool little find. Have to look that up. If you know, let me know. Well, let's slow down a bit. I'm on my end of my second row. Just popped a little round piece of lead. Dug quite a few musket balls out of this field. Could be Civil War, could be earlier. Always like finding them either way. Looks like there might be a storm moving in. It's got a nice breeze blowing. Just had a really high signal, a 28. It looks like it's going to be a button, which is odd. Maybe a button, may not be a button here. Looks like there was a shank. No. Not a shank. That's probably why it was so high. Like a drawer pull, maybe? Or a, something off a saw handle. I'll get it cleaned up. If it's anything, I'll come back. I don't think it's going to be anything too special, though. All right, let's see if we can get some more in before the rain comes. All right, finally got on something, maybe 23. It's on the surface. This has just been slow. What is that? Is that a button? That's 2 cent size. Is that a 2 cent piece? Or is that a half cent? I see a wreath. I definitely see a wreath. I think it's a half cent. I think that's a half cent. Let me put a little toothpick on it. See what I see. Be right back. Well, this is a first for me. I never really thought I would find a half cent down here for whatever reason. But look at how good a condition that is. Thought it was going to be a 2 cent piece. But look at this. 1808 drape bust half cent. Can you believe that? Wow. A large cent, 1847 large cent, braided hair large cent, now an 1808 drape bust half cent. Wow. And it was on the surface. Unbelievable. What a beautiful little coin. If it could stay focused. All right, we've got about an hour left. See if we can improve on this. I doubt it. I've got something else here of an interesting shape and size. Button, maybe? No, that's not a button. Well, is this a 2 cent piece? It's got a hole in it. What is it? It's the right size. I can't tell. Let me get two hands on it. I'll be right back. All right, well, it's not a 2-cent piece. It's going to be a token. It's got B and R on it. You can see it. B and R. B, the two letters BR. Have to look that up. I'm not sure. Can't get anything off this side. Well, it's picking up right here as I'm getting ready to have to leave. Awesome find. Have to do a little more research on it. Do a little longer today. All right, well, I just started on my last row, what I think is going to be my last row. Got something little and round. Button. Yep. Cuff size. The question is, what is it? I think it's going to be like a World War I, World War II. Yep, that's what it is. These always amaze me, where they end up. At least I think that's what that is. Looks like there's a... If I could keep it in the screen for you, that would be helpful, huh? If it's something different, I'll come back if it turns out to be Civil War, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be General Service cuff button from World War II, World War I era. Cool find. Military button. Still on that last row. Got a nice looking button here. At least it looks like it on the back. Smooth. Looks like it. It's a good size. Rang up very nice. We'll take that. Maybe the last one, we'll see. Alright, well, I'm back home. I'm gonna do a quick wrap up. Turned out to be a good day. Had some good finds. Thought I'd show you guys the amount of work I put in to produce a board, to produce a hunt. That's the trash. That's the non-desirables. And this is actually not a lot, really. Sometimes I dig a lot more than this. Just all kinds of old brass, aluminum, you know, just whatever gives a signal. If I think there's a remote chance that it might be something, I'm going to dig it. So there you go. There's the trash. But let's talk about the board real quick. I'm in my garage, by the way, so I hope the echo is not deafening, but I'll try to work with it a little bit. Of course, we got the standard marbles down here: 3 glass, 3 clay marbles, and as usual, I did get, you know, some of this on camera, some on video, and some I didn't. So little odds and ends. Don't know about this little brass piece. Not sure. Kind of ornate. So I kept it. Piece of a Rains Guide. Showed you guys these before. Brass spoon. Little brass pieces. Part of a watch. I'm not sure about that little thing. I think I got that on video. Not sure. Couple of net weights. Look like musket balls, but I think those are net weights. Assortment of lead. I ended up with 3 musket balls and then 2 lead discs. This one was kind of crunched up and folded over. I unfolded it. This I do think is a poker chip, Civil War poker chip. Nothing on it. So this would have been a melted, flattened lead bullet that they would have used as a game piece to kind of, you know, kill the boredom around camp. I think that's what it is. I've dug many of those. Little odds and ends. This, I was told by one of my buddies, matter of fact, he's on Instagram at BuckleBoyLA. This is a pewter, I knew it was a pewter teacup, but he actually told me it's from the late 1700s. I was not able to really get a good date range on it, so I appreciate him telling me that. But just a cool little you know, child's, probably from a doll set, something like that. Toy teacup. Very ornate, fancy on it. That's cool. Got some buttons. Flat buttons. Got some back markings on some of these that I may or may not end up looking up. Probably mid 1800s. A couple small buttons in there. It was a World War I, World War II cuff button. You can see that. It's got a back mark on it. I could probably figure out which one it was. But general service, more modern military, still cool. And then I had 2 tokens. The one little, what I thought was going to be my only silver of the day. 2 cigars and the number 343. Couldn't find anything, you know, about it. What kind of store? I don't know, but obviously redeemable for 2 cigars. So that's pretty cool. I don't know, if you know, let me know. Would appreciate it. And then this brass token, I'm still kind of researching it. It's BP, by the way. I said it's BR. You can kind of see it there. It looks like an R, but it is a BP. And I can't get anything off the back of it. It's got the little ridged edge around the back, and it's obviously holed. BP. There was a couple of companies that I identified that sort of made sense that might have produced a token. So I'm just not sure about that. But if you know, of course, drop me a comment. And then the 2 finds of the day. The one that started it off, 1847 braided hair large cent. I love finding these coins. I really don't find a lot of them. I really think this is, shoot, I've only dug a handful of them, really. And I love them. Good fat coin, rings up high. This one has, you know, good bit of meat left on it. Design. So love that. And then what I was really just kind of blown away by, the 1808 draped bust half cent. These were, like I showed you earlier, 1800 to 1808. Would have had like a little 2 over a 100 down here at the bottom. Love it. Just think that's a really cool little coin. And you just don't see a lot of these down in South Louisiana. At least I don't. This was a first for me. All right. That'll wrap it up. Thank you guys, as always, for following along. Here's my usual commercial. I'm on Instagram at I_dig_history. Would love for you guys to jump over there and see what I'm posting and talking about. I actually have a Facebook page, I Dig History Metal Detecting, if you want to look at that. And of course, if you like my channel, if you want to see more of it, if you want to be notified of when I release a new video, which is typically on Fridays, subscribe, hit that notification button. I appreciate all the interaction and comments you guys leave me. So that'll be it, and we will see you guys next time.